Hello, Gonzalo. How are you?
Hi, Cesar. Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great, man.
How was your weekend?
It was okay. Rainy.
Oh,
Rain.
this season in Mexico is raining season.
Yeah, yes, because of the hurricane.
Oh my God.
We have a
What? A hurricane?
yes. There's one from the Pacific.
Okay.
Is going to go through uh, the lower part of Mexico, and
Okay.
it is forecasted that is going to connect to the Gulf of Mexico. So there's a couple of states being affected, but where I am is just rain. No wind, no high winds and stuff. But
Okay.
but the states, there's some states that they're having a lot of rain and winds and stuff. It's a category 2 hurricane, so
Oh, it's not that bad,
it's
right?
not that bad, but
It's still bad.
we don't know exactly.
Well, at least here in Bolivia, we don't have beach and sea, but at least we don't have hurricanes and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, that's a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
What about earthquakes?
We have some, but there are not earthquakes. Are something that is lower than earthquake that we call in Spanish sismos.
Okay,
Okay, we have a lot of that, but it's not that. Truly, it's
that
not
bad.
that hard. It's not that bad. And we have like I don't know. It's we are used to it, especially in Cochabamba. Like, oh my God, today we have a sismo, and everything goes the way it
But
should be.
you don't have any major problems, right?
No, we don't have. In La Paz, we have problems of um, mountains going down.
Hmm.
We have that, but that's all. We don't have major problems like hurricanes or earthquakes or
Oh, in Mexico, we have a
tornadoes.
lot of things, man.
Sorry.
In Mexico, we have a lot of things.
And
Uh,
also in Texas, I think it is
well, mainly
tornado place, right?
tropical storms.
Tropical storm. Oh,
Sometimes a category 1 or 2 hurricane, and that's it. But in Mexico City, there's a lot of sismos and earthquakes.
yes, and I read once that Mexico it's like starting to going down, right? Like
Oh, it's already going down.
yes,
uh,
yes.
the yes,
And
well,
you have like water problems, I think.
yeah, they were well. There's always water problems, but the problem is not water scarcity. The problem is that there's a lot of pollution.
Oh yes, and also that.
So the water bodies, or the bodies of water
Okay.
where they extract the water, uh, they're not good. Probably they're already polluted, so they have to dig deeper, and that costs a lot of money, especially in the mountains, because Mexico City is in the mountains. Is one of the highest points in Mexico. So
Like I don't
that's
know,
why they have problems.
maybe like Cochabamba, right? I don't know. I'll check for it.
Is higher.
Okay.
I think so. Yes, I think so. Because it's cold, but not that cold. There's a snow in Bolivia, right?
Yes.
No, not
Yes.
in Mexico, dude. No, there's only snow in like some places in the mountains, and
Okay.
mainly on volcanoes.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yes, I know because I used to have some friends from Bolivia, and they we used to talk about these things.
Yes, but actually Bolivia has, I think that we have the highest city of the world. That
Yeah.
is that is called El Alto.
Okay.
Really, really ugly, dude. I love my country, but that city, mm-mm, doesn't look
Yeah,
good.
well, like 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 I was mentioning, there's a lot of good things in Mexico, but there's also some disadvantages.
Yes, I love Mexico. Did I tell you once that I went to my prom trip to Cancun?
Oh yes,
I
yes.
love it. I really love it.
Mm, it is, dude. It is because that's the Caribbean. The Caribbean
Yeah.
has a different water.
Yes, yes, I know that.
The Caribbean is a different type of water,
You
and
have
the Gulf.
you have it all, right?
I'm sorry.
You have it all in Mexico.
Yes. Well, we have the Pacific. We have the Gulf. We have the Caribbean. The only problem about the Gulf is that that's where they have the most oil rigs. So the water is always wild.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
that's
okay.
why it's not is there's some places that are very nice, but it's not as pretty as it is in the Pacific or over here in the Caribbean.
Okay, okay,
So yes, that's how it is. I'll share some pictures to you. I think I have some. I don't know.
okay. That
There's
was great.
places there. Yes, yes, I will. So okay, so let's see. We have to continue, and I see that you didn't have a chance to work on your homework.
Yes, Cesar, I'm really sorry about that. I have a problem with the pattern that I told you yesterday.
Yes.
So they confused about the data and they had to send us like two more, I don't know how to say it. Dos lotes más.
Okay.
So
So
I've been
so
working
a lot of
Saturday
work.
and Sunday,
Okay.
but I'll do it one part today and tomorrow in the morning. So don't worry about
Yes,
it.
because remember, we are
If it's
already
okay.
we're going to finish B3 today. So that means
Yes,
that
I know
you
that
have
you
to
have
complete
a
B1,
deadline.
B2, and today B3. So because
Okay,
it's gonna be a
okay,
lot
I'll
of
do it. I'll do it.
okay.
I
No
never disappoint you.
problem. All right, so let's see. Let's continue in the lesson. Now we're
Okay,
going to talk about the past continuous.
okay,
For
yes.
the past continuous, as the example that we see here on the screen, we need a support from the verb be in the past form, either for singular or plural.
Okay,
Okay, so let's talk about it,
okay.
and let's ask help from our friend, and she will help us read
Let's do it.
the first example of the past continuous. So are you ready?
Ready?
Okay, let's do it.
We use the past continuous to talk about something that was in progress at a specific time in the past. When we use the past continuous, we are not interested in when the activity ended.
It was about 10 o'clock. I was having something to drink at the juice bar at my health club.
In the example, Nick started having something to drink before 10 o'clock. We do not know what time he stopped drinking.
Okay, so the key here also is about.
Okay. So we every time we have about, we use the past continue.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It could be in the present as well. But that about gives you this.
Okay.
Acerca de las 10, alrededor de las 10,
Okay.
about.
Yes. So
Okay.
it also like we don't have the end of the action, right? Like we don't have the time that it stopped doing. Like it says, we do not know what time he stopped drinking, so it's open.
Exactly. I was having something to drink at the juice bar at my health club.
Okay.
Okay. In the end, you are prompting the person about the time. But this as well is reinforcing this. It's not something specific. It's giving you just a parameters of a certain time.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Then that's just one rule. Let's go to the second one. Do you take a screenshot?
Yes, I take it. I took it.
Okay. Let's go for the second one.
Okay, let's do it.
We form the past continuous with was or were plus the base form of the verb plus ing. I was working. They were working.
Okay.
Just as we usually do not use non-action verbs in the present continuous, we do not use non-action verbs in the past continuous.
Okay. So yes, Nick was having a headache. No, we don't say that.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Understood.
All right, let's go for the next one.
Okay, let's do it.
We can use the past continuous with while to talk about two activities in progress at the same time in the past.
Nick was playing with the ball while he was talking to Talia.
So we use it to connect.
Yes. Okay.
You can also begin the sentence with while. While Nick was playing with the ball, he was talking to Talia.
And check it out. When we use while to connect two sentences or to connect your clause to your main statement, we don't use a comma. But if you start with while and then you want to connect to the next clause, the next to the statement, because you are starting with your clause. This is your clause. You're starting with the clause and you are connecting with your statement. We use a comma. In the first one, we use our main statement and we connect the clause with while.
Okay.
Okay. So always check out this, the comma.
Okay. Perfect. I'll do it.
Go for number 4.
Remember, we use the past continuous to focus on the activity, not the end of the activity. Often the activity is not finished. What was I saying? In this example, Talia was interrupted by Nick's commercial before she finished talking about the investigation. We use the simple past to focus on the completion of the activity.
What did Talia say?
In this example, Talia finished talking.
Okay. So it's simple. We talk about simple past when an activity was completed or finished.
Okay.
It's not the case for the past continuous.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's do some exercises.
Oh my God. Okay.
Let's do it. It's actually very, very simple. So let's see. So past continuous number 1. Read
Okay.
each dialogue and choose the correct form and the tense of the verb. Number 1.
Okay, let's do it. Number 1. Hi, Josh. I called you at home last night at 11, but there was no answer. Josh, at 11? Oh, I was taking a shower.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Why did you leave the party early? Amy, I was having a headache.
Okay. 3.
Okay, number 3. Sorry, I have a question about number 1.
Oh, I was having a headache.
Yes, no, that was okay. But number 1, I have a doubt. Josh is saying that he was taking a shower at 11, but he's not saying when the shower ends, right? So it's still a past continuous.
Okay. What about number 2?
Why did you leave the party early? I was having a headache. Okay, number two. I think that I had a headache.
Okay.
Okay,
What about three?
let's see. I was having a headache. Okay, number three. Hi Talia. Hi Amy. Amy. Hi John. We the Crawford story. We were just discussing the Crawford story. Oh,
Okay.
number four. The report on Nick's bank account came in. I gave it to Tony. John, were you reading it? What does it? What does it say? My God.
Check it out. The report on Nick's bank account came in. I gave it to Tony. And
Yes.
then John talks to Amy. Did
Did
you
you
read it?
read it?
Okay. Because she already gave it to Tony.
Yeah. So the action is over, right?
Okay.
Okay. So is did you rate? Did you rate it?
Okay.
Okay. Number five. I was talking to Jackie Baker while I was having a drink at the juice bar. What happened next?
Okay.
Okay.
Six.
Number six. I met Jackie at the Gower building one day. What What did she say to you? I met Jackie at the Gower building one day. What were she? I mean, okay. What did she say to you?
Okay. Seven.
Okay. Number seven. I saw Nick today. He and his teammates were practicing at the training ground. Tell me about it. Okay.
Okay. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Ready. Let's see. I'm not that sure. Okay. Yes.
Good judgment. Remember,
Thanks.
the key is you need to be careful about the context. You need to know
Yes.
if the information was an activity completed or you left and they were still doing something.
Yes, you're right. You're
Okay.
right.
That's the key. Good.
Yes.
Let's go for the next one. Maybe it's
Let's
not
do
gonna be as easy.
it. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. This one is gonna be a little bit more challenging. Okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. So past continuous number two. Complete Lisa's email to Peter. Type the correct form of the verb in parentheses into the blank. Okay. So it's a small paragraph, but all right. Same drill.
Okay. Let's do it. What a day. At 6, I was still working on the story about the train accident.
I was still working.
Working, yes. Just my luck, Jeff came to see me just as I uh, 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 was leaving for class. Of course, he asked me about the report again. Okay. By the way, why weren't you in class tonight? What did you what did what was what were you doing? Okay, what were you doing? Maybe you can have my notes, but they might not be very good. Uh I was listening while the teacher was talking. While the teacher was talking, but my eyes kept closing. See you tomorrow, bright and early.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's read it. Let's just do a proofreading.
Okay. What a day. At 6, I was still working on the story about the train accident. Just my luck, Jeff came to see me just as I was leaving for class. Of course, he asked me about the report again. By the way, why weren't you in class tonight? What were you doing? Okay, you can have my notes, but they might not be very good. I was listening while the teacher talked. Okay, maybe there is while the teacher talked about my eyes kept closed. Talked. Yes. But my eyes kept closing. See you tomorrow bright and early. Okay, let's see. I'm scared.
You
But
ready?
ready. Let's see. What are we wrong about? Okay, was talking.
Well, it had to be in the same context, right?
Right.
We're doing two things in parallel.
Yes, sorry about that.
No
Uh,
problem. It was
yes,
very tempting to do that.
yes, it is. Well, I doubt about it, but yes,
We use the past continuous with while to talk about two activities in progress at the same time in the past. Take a picture of this.
yes.
This is
I,
actually pretty good.
I already took it. I
Okay.
already took it.
The
But
explanation as well.
yes, I didn't notice the while. My God. Okay, mistake understood.
Good. Now let's go to the next part of the grammar. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Let's see.
Okay. So modals of preference.
Okay.
Would rather, prefer.
Okay.
So modals of preference. Let's listen to the explanation, okay? Are you ready?
Ready. Let's do it. Moles of
We use
preference.
prefer and would prefer to talk about preferences, things we like better than other things.
Would you like to have a seat?
No, I prefer to stand. Prefer and would prefer can be followed by a noun. Would you like a cup of tea? Thanks, but I prefer coffee. Prefer and would prefer can also be followed by the gerund. Remember, the gerund is formed with the verb plus ing. Talia doesn't have time to shop at stores. She prefers shopping online. Prefer and would prefer can also be followed by the infinitive, to plus the base form of the verb.
She prefers to shop online.
Okay.
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 So it's actually very simple. Do you understand the difference between would prefer and prefer?
Yes, but not as I would like to do. Would prefer is like
Este es como preferiría.
yes. Prefer is prefiere.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Now, yes, I'm sure about it.
Awesome. Let's try the next one.
Let's do it.
We can also make suggestions with would rather plus the base form of the verb. I'd rather pay her a visit. The negative form for would rather is would rather not sit down. We often use I'd rather not as a short answer. Maybe you should ask John for help with this story. I'd rather not. I want to cover this story by myself.
Okay.
Okay, so I rather not. Just a short answer to deny something. Now, would prefer and would rather, they have the same meaning in Spanish, but what's the difference? Would rather is to make suggestions.
Okay.
Okay, and prefer and would prefer is to talk about preferences. Be careful. They mean exactly the same meaning like in Spanish, but this is the difference. To talk
Yeah,
about preferences, make suggestions.
they are used in
Okay,
different situations.
that's correct.
Okay.
No biggie. Number 3.
We use would to form questions with prefer and rather.
Would you prefer to sit down? Would you rather sit down?
But we can also use a form of do to form questions with prefer.
Do you prefer to stand?
Okay. So, any questions?
No, I don't think I have any question.
Tomato, tomato, remember?
Yes, tomato, tomato.
Or
Easy
potato,
peasy,
potato.
easy peasy lemon squeezy.
All right. So let's do some exercises. Let's get to the fun part.
Okay. Let's see if it's easy peasy.
Well, it is. It is easy. You know, this information here in Pearson, how they arrange it, make it very simple.
Yes, they help you to understand what actually it is.
Pearson has a lot of years in teaching techniques.
Okay, yes, that's all, really good.
Most,
I
most of
heard
the,
about.
yes, most of the editorials for books in schools in the US are from Pearson. I remember.
Okay, that's a really good thing.
Okay.
I didn't
So,
know about it, but
yeah.
I really know about the prestigious that Pearson have.
Yes.
I was
A lot of
searching.
school districts, they use Pearson. And of course, it varies by state. But
Yes.
there's good stuff in these editorials. So let's see. Modus of preference, number 1. Read, before that, read each dialogue and choose the correct answer.
Perfect. So number 1, would you like a cup of coffee, Megan? Thanks, but I had, oh my God. Okay, I'd rather tea if you have some. No, I prefer tea because, yes, okay, prefer. Because rather is to make a suggestion and prefer is to talk about preference.
Okay.
Okay. Josh, how about some cake? Megan, thanks, but I had rather not. I'm going to dinner very soon.
Okay.
Rather not. Okay. Anna, would you rather be a reporter or a researcher? Tyler, a reporter is more exciting.
Okay.
Okay. Tom, does Eric go to the movies a lot? No, he prefers um, renting renting, I think, yes.
Okay.
Tony, what kind of movie does he like? Comedies? Anton, no, actually he prefers serious movies. Okay. Jesse, let's go get some pizza. Ryan, I rather to get a hamburger. I had pizza last night. Okay. Ryan, Does your sister ever watch soccer? No, yes, she I'd rather not baseball. Prefer baseball. Prefer yes, sir. Okay, number 8, Ryan. What about you? Would you prefer baseball too? Oh my god, there is no wood. Do you prefer baseball too? Okay, Jesse. Me? No, I'm a big soccer fan. Okay.
Okay, so we check
Let's
answers.
okay. Yes, let's check it out. Let's check it out to see if okay, two of them. Let's see. Okay.
Remember, this is third person. She prefers.
Yes.
Bless you.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
So you need the third person singular form of the verb with she, or you need a modal of preference.
Yes. Okay. Okay. But what about number 6? It's not like Brian is making a suggestion to get a hamburger.
Okay.
I know that is saying what does he prefer, but maybe he's also making a suggestion about getting a hamburger. Or what do you say about it?
That's, well, what about that preposition? I'd rather to get a hamburger. No, you don't need a preposition here.
Yes.
That's another one. Boom.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
I'm taking a screenshot about it.
Tony is telling you, let's go get some pizza. So he's encouraging to do that. He's not actually telling you, do you, do you, do you have any
About
option?
it? Yes. Okay. Understood. Understood about it. Okay.
Okay, so let's see the answers.
Let's do it.
It says here, let's go get some pizza. And I prefer to get a hamburger. Yes. Now it makes sense with the preposition.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Okay.
The preposition is key. Now, she would rather watch baseball.
Okay. Understood. Understood.
Okay. If
Okay.
you have problems with the apostrophe and the contraction, there's nothing wrong with doing a pronunciation check with the complete word. You can do it in your mind or just practice it. That'll help you also. Remember, we're doing a calibration in our brain, so we need practice to do that.
Okay. Yes, you're right. Uh, that's a good advice. I'm going to take it.
Okay, because it happens to me.
Yes.
Whenever I'm skeptical, I check all options. And also, don't forget, do I need a preposition? Am I missing a preposition?
Okay. Yes, you're right.
Okay,
Okay.
so let me see. Oh, beautiful.
What
Oh,
is
yeah,
this?
there's nothing bad. Promise. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. No, no, not at all. Don't worry.
Modals of preference, complete each dialogue, complete the correct form of the verb from the box into the correct blank. Okay, so remember, last time we made a mistake because we skipped the fact that we needed to use capital letters. Okay, so let's not forget, we have all of these verbs. and we have the dialogues.
Yes.
Let's start. Number one.
Okay, let's do it. Number one, salesperson. Would you like to try on those running shoes? Jessica. No, I had rather a pair of white ones. Try on a pair of white ones. Okay. Number two, Dan. Why don't you come to my office at around 11? Bill. I had prefer um, meet later if that's okay with you. Have a meeting later. I prefer. Okay. Three. Anne Marie, are you going to call Frank? Philippe, I think I had rather paying him a visit. Okay. Number four, Mia, would you like to go out tonight? Call. No, I actually prefer staying home. I'm really tired.
Staying home.
Yes, I think I'd rather pay him a visit. Okay, yes, staying home. I think it is. Number five, I would prefer stay home. I would prefer staying.
Let's go back to the instructions again. Type the correct form of the verb. Okay.
Okay. So yes, the verb can change, right?
Are we talking about the past?
I would prefer stay home.
We're talking about
I'm
modals
really
of preference,
tired.
remember?
Okay, yes, it's a stay. Yes, I remember. So it is a stay. Stay home. I'm really tired. Hello, Cesar? I
Hey.
think I lost you.
No, I'm here. Do I leave it like this?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Cesar.
Hello?
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
now you're back.
Stay?
Hello. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Stay home.
Okay, staying home. Okay, next.
Oh no, I actually had prefer stay home. Not without ing. Okay, like that. Okay,
In the
Toby.
normal form or infinite?
No, in the normal form. I think. I would prefer stay home. I would prefer to stay home. My God, I'm confused. To stay home. Okay.
What about number two?
I would prefer to meet later. Yes. To meet later. Okay. Yes. Toby, should I turn on the... I'm taking a screenshot about this. Should I turn on the news at 6? Rick, I would prefer to hear Newsline. To hear Newsline, if you don't mind. I think they have better reporters. Okay. Number 6. Daniel, the boss wants some of us to come in on Saturdays to finish the reports. Brian, I don't mind staying late, but I would rather not work on the weekend. Okay, number 7. Jeff, do you want to eat home or would you rather go to a restaurant? I think go to a restaurant. Lola, why don't we try that new Italian restaurant around the corner? Okay, number 8. Do you want to hear my story Talia, I would prefer to hear the truth. Okay, let's see it.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Let's check it out. Okay.
We repeated to hear. This one was to watch.
Truth. Okay.
Because we're talking about the news on TV.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yes. Sorry about it.
No, it's okay. Not bad. Could be
Okay.
better.
Could be perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
going to pay more
Let's
attention to
go.
that.
Let's go to the next part of the grammar. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
I'm going to love this.
Nice. So comparative adjectives. So we have
Okay.
an adjective and we have the comparison. For the comparative, better, happier, more relaxed.
Yes.
Now, remember, we use a different tool to do a comparison. When you are comparing two things, you have an adjective, you have a comparative. Better, happier, more relaxed.
Yes, we use ER, right?
Okay,
Okay.
so comparative adjectives. Let's talk about it. Are you ready?
Okay. Ready.
We use comparative adjectives to talk about the differences between people, places, or things.
Kicks are cooler than your old shoes. They're more comfortable too. They're better than other shoes.
Okay, so,
Okay.
but look at the difference. So you are using than. Kicks are cooler than your old shoes. So you need than so you can do the comparison between two types of shoes, in this case, kicks and old shoes. It's like saying Nike and Adidas. They are more comfortable too. Okay.
Okay.
So you're saying that they are more comfortable. They are better than the other shoes. Again, you have to use than to make the comparison.
Yes. When you're comparing two things, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
There are several ways to form the comparative. For short adjectives, we usually add er. Cool, cooler.
Short, shorter.
Tall, taller. Sometimes when we add er, there are spelling changes.
Nice, nicer.
Hot, hotter.
Happy, happier.
Okay.
Okay.
So don't forget these variations we have.
Okay.
Go for number 3.
A few adjectives have irregular comparative forms. Good, better,
Bad, worse.
Okay.
Okay.
4.
For long adjectives, we usually form the comparative with more.
Chicks are more comfortable too.
We can also make a comparison with less, the opposite of more, and long adjectives.
They're less expensive than they look.
Okay. Let's do this question.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
they are expensive, but less.
It's expensive. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
5.
Some adjectives have two possible comparative forms. Quiet, quieter, or more quiet.
Okay, that's
Oh, it gets better by the minute.
yes, yes, it is.
Some adjectives have two possible comparative forms. Now, for all of this, we just need to identify them. Trust me, it's not like they're just gonna appear new ones. We just need to identify those verbs and get acquainted with them. Okay.
Okay.
6.
We use than when we mention the things we are comparing.
These shoes are more comfortable than my old shoes.
Notice that we don't always need to use the comparative with then. Sometimes it is clear what we are comparing.
They're more comfortable too.
In
Okay.
the example, it is clear that Nick is talking about 2 pairs of shoes. Because Nick doesn't mention the second pair of shoes, he does not use then.
Okay. Easy peasy.
Lemon and squeeze.
Lemon squeezy. Yeah. Okay. Let's do some
Okay.
exercises.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So comparative adjectives. Number 1, read each sentence. Click on the box and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
Okay, number 1. Read. Okay, number 1, sorry. Ed Haskins is the coach of the national soccer team. He is older than all of the players. Okay. Nick and Dean are both on the team, but Nick is a better player. In fact, he is the team's star player. Okay. Number 3. Talia would rather be a reporter than a researcher. She thinks that the job of reporter is more exciting. Okay. Talia is always working. She's busier than Amy. Okay, number 5. Nick is smart. He was a good student. He was a good student. Okay. Talia. Talia believes Nick's story, but Tony doesn't. He is more skeptical than Talia. Okay. Number 7. Speedy's running shoes cost $60. Sheeta shoes cost $70. Sheetas are more expensive than Speedies.
Okay. Are you ready?
Okay. Ready. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Yes. Awesome. Yes.
Okay. No problem. So let's go to the next one.
Okay.
All right. So comparative adjectives number 2, complete the advertisement. Type the correct form of the word in parentheses into the blank.
Okay, let's do it. So athletic shoes, you work in them, you play in them, you want them to look and feel great. New Speedies are the right shoes for you. They are lighter, lighter other athletic shoes, lighter than other athletic shoes, right? They are lighter than okay. And that means you will be faster in them. They are more soft than other brands too. And more soft means more comfortable. If they are new design, they look a lot nicer than your old ones. Okay, but that's not all. At only $60, they are less expensive than the competition. So what are you waiting for? Get new Speedies now, even better.
Okay. Are you ready?
Okay, ready. Let's see it. Okay, softer.
Of course. As well as the second one. But what about the other one?
They are,
Oh, we
but that's
missed
not.
the Dan.
Yes, yes, we missed the then. Okay, okay, my bad.
There.
Softer. Yes, yes. Okay,
Yes.
yes. Understood.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, those.
So it wasn't that bad. I mean, yes, some problems. It's just
Yes,
not.
it was that.
It's just normal, and it's Monday.
Maybe that is okay. So yes, I forgot softer. Okay.
Okay, good. Now let's go into some pronunciation. Okay.
Okay.
So you are watching my screen. Give me just a second. Let me. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the sound in soccer. Listen to the explanation and examples. Click on the light bulb icon for more information. So listen. Let's listen to our friend. Okay.
Okay.
Let's look at the details.
Listen to these words from the dialogue. The letters in blue have the sound in an unstressed syllable. Listen for the unstressed sound.
Okay.
Cooler,
Okay. Cooler. Oh, okay.
Offer.
Offer.
soccer,
Remember.
color,
Effort.
dollar,
Pressure.
conversation,
Er. Er.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Ooh,
check it out. You have a combination. E and an
and
R, but not necessarily an E. You can have a vowel and then an R. So that
yes.
tells us a lot, right?
Yes. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's a Cesar advice, you know.
Okay. Yes. No. That's really good. Really good advice. I always took Caesar advice.
Awesome. So let's do some calibration in our listening, okay?
Okay.
So the sound in soccer, listen to the words. Which word has the unstressed sound? Click on the correct answer. Are you ready?
Right.
Remark. Rumor.
Okay. Remark. Okay. It is the first one.
Remark.
Yes. Remark. Yes. The
Remark?
first. Yes.
Verify. Viewers.
Okay. This is difficult. Verify. Verify. Viewers. Okay. Now I'll go with viewers. Viewers. Okay.
Effort. Forest.
Forest.
Effort. Forest.
Okay. Forest. Maybe. Effort. Forest.
Effort.
Effort.
Forest.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Let's leave it with effort. Forest.
Matter.
A matter. Yes. Matter.
Reporter. Repair.
Repair. Okay. Repair. Yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh, okay. Okay. I hate this. The earth zone. Okay. Remark. Rumor. Okay. I'm reporter. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, but let's check it out. Now, in the first one, rumor, and that's it.
Yes.
On the second one, verify. The problem here is that you still use the R to continue pronouncing.
Okay.
Verify. Okay. Here, not necessarily. Viewers. You just do the plural. That's it. But the sound is there.
Okay.
Effort, of course, matter. Report
Report. Yes, you're right. Okay.
Good. Let's go to the last one. Can you believe time's almost up?
Yes, time flies, right?
Yeah.
Is the most value active.
Okay, the sound in soccer, don't do. The same drill. Are you ready?
Word. Okay, forward. Okay.
Forward.
Forward.
Reward.
Reward. Okay, I'll go with forward. Forward. To get there. Okay.
Together. Tomorrow.
To get there. Okay, together.
Pleasure. Plural.
Pleasure. I'll go with pleasure.
Plural.
Pleasure. Pleasure. My God. Plural. 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 Okay.
Serious. Surprise.
Surprise. Surprise.
Important. Information.
Important. Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes. Ready. Let's see. Okay. Plural. Okay, and information. The last one was really tricky. Information. Important.
It was important. import, import, important, information, information.
Information. Okay. Pleasure.
But the thing is, do you remember natural speaking? Important, important. R and T become almost one.
Yes, you're right. Important.
Not here. You cut your syllable with the M.
Okay.
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 Kudos. So that's all, my friend.
Okay, Caesar.
And yes, don't forget we have homework. Okay.
Yes, I promise the homework will be finished tomorrow.
Awesome.
I give my
So
word.
before you go, could you help me with the daily survey?
Yes.
I will release the exercises from this unit so
Okay.
that you can work on them. Okay.
Okay.
And that's all, Gonzalo. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Caesar. Thank you a lot for everything.
No problem, sir. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Have a good night too. Bye
Bye bye.
bye.